Hello, this is Jack from Fluency.com, and in this video we're going to talk about how you can remember new words and phrases in English. So keep watching. A big part of reaching a high level of English is learning new words and phrases. You're going to have to know new vocabulary to be able to speak and understand when native speakers speak. But before you start learning new words and phrases, there are two things to know. Firstly, you don't need to know all the words in English. And it's important to think about the types of words and phrases that are relevant to you and your English learning right now. The second thing to know is that it's so important to learn new words and phrases in context. And what I mean by this is the context of the overall situation. So, for example, if you're watching Friends, then if a new word is said during Friends, you have the overall context of what this word means. And this helps you use the word or phrase in the right situations, and it also helps you remember it better. Additionally, I highly recommend that you learn new words and phrases in the context of a sentence. This helps you understand how to use the word or phrase and what words it is often used with too. So, after finding a new word or phrase that is relevant to you and in context, the next thing you'll need to do is to get repetition. Repeating a word or a phrase is going to help you remember it over the long term. Now, you can get repetition through what I call narrow reading and listening. And this is where you see a phrase or a word and also grammar repeated in natural context. You can also get repetition through the sentence method. And this is where you see sentences repeated when you need to see them. And we can use spaced repetition software to help us with this. And finally, another way that's going to really help you remember words and phrases is to use them. So if you have come across a new word or phrase, what I recommend that you do is use it in a situation where your teacher can give you feedback on this. Because when you use a new word or phrase, then you're going to be able to remember it over the long term. The question for this video is this: what was the last word or phrase that you learned in English? Leave your answer below this video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.